Welcome out to NASCAR Trackside Live.
Can I get it's Bristol, baby.
It's Bristol, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to Bristol. I'm so glad you guys are here. Amy Long, Jose Castillo, thank you for coming out and being a part of NASCAR Trackside Live.
Yes, thank you. And thank you to everyone on the other side of NASCAR.com as well. Hey, wanted to let you know we're doing something a little special, too. So we've got a new geolocation for our Snapchat.
That's right.
It's true. So, wondering if you guys would be in for this photo.
You guys want to do a little group photo with us? Come on. Join up here. We'll take a little photo.
And don't forget to do this on your own phones as well, because we've got a great... Cheese, everyone!
What's up?
We've got a great geolocation filter for you to use while you're out here at NASCAR Trackside Live here at the stage. Now, NASCAR Trackside Live is all about fan engagement, driver interviews, driver games. And are you guys ready to win some prizes too? Thought so.
That's right. We got a ton of stuff in store for you. As a matter of fact, I think we have the list of guests for today. Amy, would you like to run through and let these wonderful folks know who we have coming today to NASCAR Trackside Live?
I may or may not have seen driver the 21, Ryan Blaney, backstage. Who's excited to see him? We also have number 2, Brad Keselowski, joining us later in the day. Sticking around for him. You guys think of your questions too. And without further ado, I'd like to bring out driver number 21, Ryan Blaney. Also want to mention, he is our most frequented guest out here. We can walk all the way out here if you like.
You want to come out here? All right.
Yeah, we have a catwalk now. How about that?
You can have a shirt. And test my arm out here.
That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
That was pitiful. Yeah, it was terrible.
Practicing. Thanks so much to Fanatics for the gear as well. Now, you threw out some stuff with number 21, but we might be calling those vintage shirts pretty soon.
Yeah, we're trying. I got the new one on today. I'm pretty excited for it. It's our Darlington shirt, so it should be pretty good. But thanks for sticking around throughout the rain. I know it poured a little bit there 20 minutes ago or so, but I think it looks pretty good for the rest of the day, so we'll be able to qualify and do all that fun stuff. So I think actually they're qualifying Xfinity cars is what I'm hearing now. But thanks for being here. It's always nice. I just came from the Jack Daniels tent, and hopefully you guys check that out. Yeah. I didn't have any. Let me specify, I didn't have any yet.
Later.
That's after qualifying, but it's a pretty neat deal over there. You guys go check it out.
Yeah, and you were actually fastest this morning in practice.
Yeah, we ended up fastest in happy hour, which is always nice, and I think our car is really good. We've always been really fast at Bristol. And we've never really gotten any great finishes out of it. We've either broke or gotten in wrecks, and that kind of stinks. And no, definitely not something you want. And this is honestly one of my favorite races. The night race to me is one of the coolest races of the year. It's probably top 3 for me. And I watched my dad race at this track for a really long time, and I always thought the night race was the coolest thing to go to as a kid. Walking in and seeing the huge spectacle and all the fans in the stands is super neat to me. So. This is definitely one of the best racetracks, so hopefully you guys are in for a treat for tomorrow night.
Are you guys ready for the race tomorrow night? Yeah, it really is incredible to see all the lights in the Coliseum.
Yeah.
The last Coliseum is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is the last Coliseum, and like I said, lit up. I think this is one of the coolest places, and we don't go to many short tracks that are fully lit, like here in Richmond and Martinsville's getting lights, but to me this has been the coolest place for lights just because everything's really kind of in one area, and you're in a big stadium, you're in a big dome, and I think it's been pretty good.
I didn't quite hear that. What was that?
I can't tell what you're saying. He's in a camo shirt. I can't see him.
It was a little something. Well, hey, someone we can see is down here, Jose, in the fan zone. He's got a fan question for you.
That's right, Amy. We're down here with Andrew, all the way from Nova Scotia, Canada. Now, Andrew, what's your question for Ryan
I can't
Blaney?
wait to hear your accent. It's going to be great.
Ryan, I'm just wondering, what is it about Bristol night race that is so special to you?
Personally, it's just one of my childhood favorites. When I was growing up watching my dad race, like I said, that stuck with me for a long time when I was 8 or 9 years old, and that has really stuck with me always. And we would always come to this racetrack, specifically when I was younger, and it's just really close to where I grew up. It's a few hours from home, so that's just something that I really enjoyed as a kid, and now being able to race it makes it even more special. And my dad's here this weekend, which is really neat to have him out and just kind of be swapped. Yeah.
Awesome, and we did get the boot in there too. We got the boot, so you got to hear the accent. Thank you, Andrew. Great question. We got some prizes for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we do. Thanks so much for that great question. So I, of course, listen to your podcast as we cover on every single Trackside Live show that you've been on. But I also know you're a huge Star Wars fan, so I'm just curious. One woo. I'm just curious. If you did have one Star Wars character on your crew doing anything, who would it be and why? What role?
On my team?
Yeah, like Chewbacca, or would it be like...
Chewbacca's useless. What can he do? He can,
Ow!
He'd be a good jack man. I think he'd be a good jack man. That'd be good. He wouldn't even need a jack. He could just lift the whole thing up or something. Or
could be helpful.
That could be helpful. I don't really know who I would like to have on my crew. That's kind of tough. I like the team I'm with right now. I'm afraid if I bring anyone on, they take my job or something like that, so I can't have that. But I don't know. I've always been a Darth Vader fan, so he'd be kind of fun to have on the team. And if we got in fights, he could just like choke people out.
Yeah, you'd know how it would end at least.
That'd be pretty great. Yeah.
Exactly. So speaking of your team, you are looking forward to hopping in a new ride next year.
Yeah. So if you don't know, I'm going to the 12 car next year with the Penske team, and it's almost bittersweet. Yeah, thanks. It's almost bittersweet because I really enjoy driving for the Wood Brothers. It's been fantastic to get to know them over the past 2.5 years, and finishing out this year is going to be really special, and trying to get them their 100th win. That'll be really special and a big milestone for that team. Even though I'll have a really small contribution of what they've done in the sport, it'd really be nice to just be part of it. But the Penske team, Roger Penske, is someone who I've always wanted to drive for. It's who I got started with in 2012, and they were nice enough to loan me to the Wood Brothers for a few years, and now to go back there and start at kind of another chapter is going to be really special too. But I think the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is finishing out this year really strong with the Wood Brothers. Being in the playoffs already is nice, and hopefully we can have a really strong run there. And like I said, win number 100 is something that is kind of top of my list right now.
And we're all rooting for him too, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Hey, what do you say we stick around and play a game?
Yeah, I like games.
Yeah, I know you
game.
like games.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It may or may not have something to do with like Tony Stewart, helmets. Remember any of that?
We're going to throw helmets? Yeah, great.
Perhaps. We'll see.
That's perfect. I remember where I was at that. It was 2011, I think. And were any of you guys here when Tony threw his helmet? That was like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I just want to know what kind of fine we'd get if we threw a helmet nowadays. It'd be terrible. That's why no one does it anymore. But maybe if I get wrecked tomorrow night, I'll throw a helmet.
All right, we'll be waiting for that.
See.
It's not going to happen.
Be great. I hope it doesn't happen.
See you in victory lane. We'll
yeah.
see. All right, Jose.
Hey, thanks so much, Ryan, for sticking around playing the game with us. How many of you guys stuck around on Wednesday and watched an awesome race here at Bristol? Wasn't that cool? 2 races, but the truck race was something spectacular. Let's take a look at some highlights from the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series highlights here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Better late than never. Promise it'll be worth the wait. There is no place like it. The last great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway.
The pole sitter lines up in the outside lane and gets a tremendous start to tonight's race. He's the leader as they go to turn 2.
So Kyle Busch hit with a speeding penalty, and the 18 of Noah Gragson with crew members over the wall too soon. Contact in front of him. Justin Haley, and Kyle gets inside of him, and the caution is out.
Looked like he was really low when he entered, and certainly slid into the 44 truck right there.
Ladder perfect all night long, right to the bottom of the racetrack. Hitting his marks midpoint down the back straightaway. Kyle Busch sets sail for victory lane.
Nobody's going to stop Kyle Busch. He wins at Bristol for the 5th time.
46, thank you.
That was an awesome machine and an awesome drive for Kyle Busch.
Welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. How's everybody doing out there? Come on, let me hear you make some noise. It's Bristol, baby! We're so glad you're back here. And we have Ryan Blaney stuck around with us to play a game, and a game that's not going to get you a fine.
Good. I don't like fines. Yeah, I don't like them.
So, Amy has our contestant for us. We're going to be playing a little game, right?
Ryan. This is who you're playing against. What's your name and where are you from?
Becky from Pennsylvania.
Great. So, Ryan and Becky from Pennsylvania. Now, they're going to be playing a little game called Helmet Toss. So, you see these 3 helmets right over here? They get 3 helmets, and they have to get it through this tire, So they have to get it through the tire number 1 before they advance to tire number 2. Tire number 1 and number 2 before they can get through tire number 3. You only get 3 helmets, so you have to make every single one of them count. Ladies first?
Yeah, ladies first. Go
Ladies
ahead.
first.
Show me how it's done.
All right, let's step right up here. All right, we got 3 helmets here.
Just toss it in. This one first.
All right, here we go. Let's cheer her on. Oh!
I think that's a try. Let her redo that.
You know what?
one.
Let her. That's you're right.
Because
I
I got to
Ryan.
go second, so she can. Have
We're,
that one
we're
again.
gonna give her.
What
That
a
was a
gentleman.
warm-up shot.
Yeah.
A warm-up shot.
Nice.
That's what I like
There
to
it
see.
Are you guys rooting for Becky?
Come on, give her a round of applause. Here we
Becky.
go. Number
Nice.
2 win.
Cornhole
And
skills.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go. This is it.
Challenging.
It's challenging. You got it.
Hey!
Give it up
And
for
she
Becky.
almost took the tire with it.
You did it.
Becky, that was really impressive. Not only did you get it through, you knocked the tire down. That's pretty great. Also wanted to mention that during practice, nobody got it through this 3rd tire.
Yeah, so you seriously, even during practice, we couldn't do it. Not saying that you're not going to be able to.
want a shirt?
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Awesome.
All right, so we have 3 in. Do you think you can get all 3 in?
Probably not.
Come on, what do you guys think? Can Ryan Blaney do this or what? Look at that
He's doing
overhand.
overhand.
I like the overhand.
Overhand. Oh! Do it. Does he get another one? Does he get another one? All right. All right. We'll give him one more. You know
Okay.
what? We
Thanks.
gave Becky one.
Thanks.
We'll give Ryan one.
I'm gonna
We'll
go
let
with
Grace here.
I'm gonna go her approach.
Number 2. He's in. He's got it.
That was
He's got
close.
it.
All right, now can he do it? Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
He's going for the
wind-up.
overhand. Here we go.
Oh!
That'll work. I rimmed it in.
was
That was
awesome.
nice. Yeah.
Wait, don't we have to do a little rock, paper, scissors? Or we could
Do you want to do a
forfeit the
Do you want to do a long
prizes?
shot? We could do a long shot. From
Oh,
like,
you want to? Oh, he's.
Oh, you want to do the
Back
long
here?
shot?
Here
All
we
right.
go. We're going a long
Here
shot.
we go. This
Sounds
is it.
good. Ready?
One shot right now. This is the tiebreaker from this line right here.
Oh!
I don't think I can do
All
that.
right, coming back.
All right, here we go. This is it for all the marbles. Oh, no!
Okay.
You know
We're
what?
gonna keep
I think they both deserve prizes, but here's what I've got for you, Becky. These are 2 passes to the roof at turn 4 by Old Smoky. You're going to get up and get to watch Ryan Blaney spin around on a track. What do you think there? That's pretty awesome.
Do you know what I think?
Bristol, baby.
I think I'm very impressed with both of your throwing skills right
I know,
about now. Are
really,
you guys
that's
impressed
really
with them? Yeah. Hey, so you're having a little bit of fun, right, Blamey?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. So you want to stick around and play some more games? Is that cool with you?
Sure. If Brad's involved in it.
Here we go.
Brad may or may
Is Brad
not
involved
be
in it?
involved with
Okay,
it.
good.
Oh, I think
You're-
we can make that happen.
We'll see if
Ryan
we
is
can
doing
beat
the surprises. Don't tell him secrets.
Sorry.
All right, well, coming up in just a moment, we've got Brad Keselowski right here on this stage. Ryan Blaney's going to stick around and possibly play a little game with him. So, fans, what do you think? Are you having a good time here at Bristol? Well, stick around with us. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Thank you so much for coming out to NASCAR Trackside Live. Coming up, Keselowski, Blaney, who's it going to be?
Oh, it's been Rusty Wallace stands off of turn 4.
Just nudges the wall coming off the corner.
Fired underneath the car. See him pointing at Dale Earnhardt there? Yep. I think they got together as they came off the turn up there.
Rusty and Dale are into it. Somebody get down here. To the park. He didn't mean to do it, so he didn't mean to.
Edwards within 3 feet of Kyle Busch. Has he got anything for them?
The bump and run, the Bristol move.
Here comes Carl Edwards. He's the leader.
Carl Edwards up on the wheel, able to go by.
Carl Edwards wins the Sharpie 500 at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
Watch this, guys. Here comes the 18.
18 and the 99 tangling.
They're pushing and shoving a little bit over there.
Yeah, that's racing at Bristol.
500 laps and then do a backflip.
Carl's going to say he's sorry he didn't want to race that way because he always does. I just had to ask myself, would he do that to me? And he has before.
Kyle Busch, he's trying to win all 3 races here this weekend.
This shining moment of accomplishment that no one's ever done.
Checker flag is in the hand of the flag person.
Sure enough. Kyle Busch will win. He starts at the back, works his way to the front, and gets another win.
Remember, he won the truck race. Here he comes. Kyle Busch is now 2 for 2.
Kyle Busch will win the Food City 250 tonight. Victory lane, boys.
He can get the triple this weekend if he can win tomorrow night.
Kyle Busch comes out of turn number 4.
What's the weekend at Bristol, baby? Oh, yeah.
The first man ever to sweep all 3 Touring Series. Here comes Gordon right up to the bumper again.
Did you hear that wheel spin, Benny?
Yeah, I did hear that wheel spin.
The bump and run.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. 2 laps to go. 31 races since Jeff Gordon has been to victory lane. The bump and run is going to get Jeff Gordon the checkered flag at the end of the winless streak. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
Here's a discussion about the bump and run.
He just got to me where he could hit me. I was trying desperately to knock the out of him. I just couldn't catch him.
I got into him a little bit. He got loose, and I hope he'll understand tomorrow.
And welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. Are you guys having a good time out there? And the sun came out and said hello. It's so beautiful out here now, right?
And Ryan Blaney still sticking around with us, signing some autographs over there, saying hi to some fans. How cool was that? What a great game
What
he
a
played,
great
man.
game that was.
I didn't realize he was also a baseball player.
I know, right? Well, I know Becky had an arm on her too.
I know.
My
Becky was
goodness.
crushing it. It was
Hey guys,
awesome.
if you can hear my voice right now, we have Ryan Blaney over here signing some of the great Fanatics gear that was given. Hey, this is a Fanatics shirt too, Jose. You like it?
I know. I like it.
Thanks.
It's very
Thank you
cool.
very much. We also have Brad Keselowski coming up here. They're going to play a game as well.
That's right, and the 2 of them are going to go head-to-head in a very friendly competition of a game we like to call Jokes on You. But
Jokes
we'll
on
find
You.
out more about that when we bring them up here on the stage. But first of all, I got to ask you, are you having a good time here at Bristol?
Yes.
That's awesome. How many
Now-
first-timers do I have here? Raise your hand if you're a first-time at Bristol.
First-timer,
Look at all these
first-timer. I know,
first-timers, man.
that's
Welcome to
great.
Bristol. We're so glad you're here.
so
That is
great.
too cool. We're-
Also wanted to let you in on a little secret. We're still looking for the fan of the week. We got hot passes for the fan of the week. Where are they?
Where's my fan of the week? I'm looking for him.
He looks pretty. He looks like
I
he
don't
might
know.
be a
We're
fan
going
of
to
the
find
week.
out. I know. If you think you're the fan of the week, come on over here. See my man Greg. He's right here at the
sure you
gate.
keep it
and
pretty
he's
Doing all the
place.
betting.
I know
Betting
we
for
have
the
some,
fan of the
we have
week.
some voters over here that will help judge the fan of the week. But are you guys ready for a little more excitement up here on the stage?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get Ryan Blaney back up on the stage. And also, please, if you would welcome to the stage, driver of the number 2, Mr. Brad Keselowski. Come on out here, Brad.
Guys, howdy.
Come on up here.
So I have a hat and a couple of signed T-shirts. I'm looking for a volunteer to give this to. Who's a good candidate?
There we go. I like that.
Let's see.
What do you think?
I see a kid right here in the back. Here you go, buddy. Oh, give it to. Oh, it fell too
so
short.
close.
Wow.
That was good.
Hold
That
on,
was
I
a good
got
shot.
a T-shirt.
We got a couple T-shirts
My
here.
aim was good, but it fell a little short. How about?
Now Ryan
Sauce
had
one right over there.
Ryan had a pretty good arm, but I think you got this.
Oh, do you want me to cannon it? All right, let's see.
I'll tie you up one here too.
Oh,
Nice.
no, that
That's
was
good.
pretty
Here, I
good.
tied
That
one
was
in
pretty
a knot
good.
for you.
Thank you very much.
Look at
This
that.
is-
All right. Go long.
Let's
Go long.
Which way should we go?
Last one. Here we
Let's
go.
all the way back there. Hold on.
Nicely
Oh.
done. Look at that. All the way back there.
That was pretty good.
Good job, man.
That's your super suit.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We got Ryan joining
I
us up
thought
here.
I was going to bust my butt, but I didn't. So that's
No, no, we got you.
Hey.
So,
You
Brad,
got
come
one,
on over
too?
here to this side.
Hold
Brad.
on, I want to see how far Blaney can throw it.
All right.
Yes.
So we got one all the way
There's a
back there.
trick.
I'll
There you
measure
go.
this.
I got it to like that lady in the blue with the American
Yep,
kind of.
yep.
Yeah, the one over there
That's,
waving
that's
her
the
hands.
record right there.
Let's see what you got.
Now, if she's a Brad fan, she'll back up, right?
Yeah, see, yeah, she is. See the girl in the blue back there? She's waving. She got the American hat. There you go.
All right, here we go.
We're aiming for her.
Can you do it?
Oh!
My gosh!
Past the crowd.
I might have thrown the park.
I need another shirt.
Hey, Brad, come on over
I
here
might
on
have
this
threw
side.
my
of the-
shoulder out
Come on
doing
over here on
that,
this side of the table. All right, so, gentlemen, here's what we've done is we brought you two together to play a little game on NASCAR Trackside Live
All right.
that we like to call Jokes on You. Now, it's a very simple game. You've probably seen this. What we've done is we have handcrafted, Heather and I, or Amy and I, on these cards, dad jokes. We went on the internet and said, what are the best dad jokes we can find?
Dad jokes, all right.
Yes.
You should be good at
Amy's
these.
going to hold
Be
these
really
right
good at
here.
these, yeah. Blaney's got a little ways to go, at least I think.
We're going to stand you
I
guys
hope so.
together, and you are going to read one out. Amy's going to hand you one, you read it out, and if he laughs, you get a point.
If he laughs.
Now, this is a rapid-fire situation,
Yes.
too, so just keep her going.
And what if he doesn't laugh? What is he?
You
Then
keep
he
going.
gets to read one to you.
Okay.
And we go until the first person cracks.
Oh, no, we're
I'm
starting
an
off
easy guy to
strong,
make
Jose.
laugh,
No,
so I'm
we
pretty
are.
sure I'm going to lose.
All right, we're
right.
starting off real strong. What do you say we let Brad start since he's a winner here at Bristol?
Okay, let's
I
do
think
it.
that's an excellent idea, Amy.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Okay.
go.
All right, I'm sorry, I'm starting on fire.
First joke.
All right. What did the ghost say to the bee? Booby.
I don't know. Was that a
Nope,
laugh?
nope.
Did we see a laugh?
That was a terrible joke.
All right, straight faces.
Why do chicken coops only... No, we can't do that one. I know he's heard that one before. Why did the stadium get hot after the game? All the fans left.
He's still thinking on it.
He's a
He's still
statue.
thinking
Look
on
at
that one.
that.
Where do cows go on a first date? The movies. That was a very dad way of saying it too, by the way.
Who's the king of the... Sorry. It'd be better if I could read.
I should get a point.
No,
if
it'd be better if I could read.
laughs.
Like, who is the king of the classroom?
I don't know.
The ruler.
Oh.
Ooh, I bet your cards are
Oh, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's really poor.
Who wrote this?
All right. What's Forrest Gump's password?
What?
1 Forrest 1.
I haven't seen that movie enough to know
Wow,
what
these
that
are
is.
really bad jokes. We did do a bad
Bad
job of
jokes.
picking these.
What did one wall say to the other?
I don't know.
You got it. I'll meet you at the corner.
I can't laugh. I couldn't hear it from Blaney. Sorry.
Meet you at the corner. What t-shirts?
All right, this one isn't a question. It's just two guys walk into a bar. The third one ducks.
Nothing.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
You guys are hardcore. All right, come on. I need one crack. Here we go.
What did Snow White say when she came out of the photo booth? Someday my prince will come.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, Prince.
Dang
Oh,
it.
yeah. Took me a second to
All right,
make
here
it
we go.
there.
Come on.
All right. I used to have a job at the calendar factory, but I got fired because I took a couple days off.
Hey, we got a winner. We got a winner right here.
That was good, man.
Finally.
I think Brad, that was a really good round from you there. By the way, I just brought these two T-shirts over. Bruton Smith is sitting right over here. He just saw your contest.
All right, we're
and
gonna
he
go
was
again.
like, he wants to see you guys do it again.
Okay, well,
So-
if we're gonna do it again, I gotta unzip a little bit here.
Oh,
I gotta
whoa,
make sure my
whoa.
arms.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I think I
now
heard
here's
some
what we're gonna do.
whistles out there.
I'm going to let you tie this into the knot, so you've got your own knot.
Yeah.
You want me to tie it? Okay, all right, I'll tie it into a knot.
I've never seen this. Blaney's
you
got
sure?
like a tactic to it.
He does. I know. He's a professional shirt thrower.
All right, got a good tie.
Are you sure you're going to rely on Jose to
Hold
tie
on,
this
I'm
knot
gonna-
real quick?
I'm gonna do a couple windmills here.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Stretch
sitting-
out.
Here we go.
All right. I did the best I could with that.
Thank you very much, Jose.
All right, so we've got
If
Brad
I
as
lose,
the
I'm
winner.
still blaming you.
You know what? That's fine. I'll take it. So what do
Do
you
I
think,
go
fans?
first?
Who's it going to be?
All right, who are we aiming for?
Is it Brad? Is Brad going to get the farthest?
Okay.
Or what about Ryan Blaney?
Ryan's got a pretty good arm.
All right. We're about to find out. Where are we going? Where's the target here?
I'm
This
thinking
side
same
of the stage is
vicinity.
a little wet and slippery, so if I could have that
Hang over
side.
here.
Get on over there. All right, come on, make some noise for Brad Keselowski.
I think the
about
whole
to show off
crowd
his
just
arm here.
backed up a little bit. All right, DJ, let's hear some music.
All right, here we go.
Got to give him some game music.
All right, here we
All
go.
right,
Bruton,
we got
this
a
is for
countdown.
you.
Ready?
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go, Brad!
Woo!
That was a spiral. Look at that.
He likes it. He likes it.
Good horn. That's an approval horn.
All right,
there.
Ryan, let's see what you got.
Blaney's got it. 3, 2,
1.
Oh!
I think that may have gone a little
turned.
further.
It's got a little
I
turn
don't
to
know.
it. It was good. Good throw.
What do you guys think? Who threw
Not
further?
too much drag on it.
Blaney, yeah. Blaney
You know
wins.
what?
Terrible.
Blaney wins this round.
We do. Yeah. You're going to go out on a high. Thanks so much for playing
Yes,
games with
thank
us,
you,
sticking
guys.
around.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Well, we
You're-
appreciate the
you're
fans that
still
came
sticking
out to see us.
Yep. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to thank Ryan. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us.
Thanks, guys.
Our winner of the T-shirt toss. Our winner of Jokes on You. Brad, will you stick around and answer a couple Q&A?
Apparently, I'm only good at dad jokes. So
we'll take it. Well, fans, stick around. Thank you so much. We've got more coming up with Brad Keselowski. And tomorrow, NASCAR Trackside Live here, 3 to 4. So stick around. We'll be right back with Brad Keselowski. Are y'all having fun out there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bristol. That's why there's 147,000 here. It's getting intense.
They touch. They slide down the front stretch.
A lot of contact.
Oh, no. There they go. Back Kenseth gets into the wall. Tony Stewart crashes, and the leaders take each other out.
Tony not very happy.
Tony Stewart chucked his helmet out at Matt Kenseth.
That's a perfect strike.
That's a nice low.
I don't give a crap. Hell with the helmet.
Labonte inside of Earnhardt. He taps him. Going into the third corner. He gets way down on the apron of the track. Coming to the white flag. Labonte takes the lead.
And meanwhile, Ricky Rudd trying to...
Oh, and Earnhardt spins him out. Dale Earnhardt takes the checkered flag.
I was going to get back to him and just rattle him. I wasn't going to wreck him, but I got to him and he turned him around. So didn't mean to really turn around. Meant to rattle his cage over.
Have you ever heard him say he means to spin anybody out? Okay.
There's Earnhardt lurking in second position off of corner 4. Terry Labonte gets the white flag, but still has this traffic to contend with.
And a slow car right around Earnhardt. He's right on his back bumper.
Let's see what strategy he pulls. No, Labonte is sideways but wins the race, crashes, and he wins anyway. How about that?
That was a finish, wasn't it? Dale caught me, gave me a little shot in the back there, and I just stood in the gas, and, we beat him across the line.
Welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. Thank you so much, Brad, for sticking around with us. Great game there with Ryan.
Yeah,
Gotta
glad to be
say,
here.
you guys both brought your A game. We were just watching our some of our favorite moments at the Bristol night race here. Was there anything that popped up that you saw that you were like, oh yeah, that's just one of those moments?
I remember where I was on some of those, so I don't know if that makes me old or what, but I remember watching them as a kid, and the Bristol night race to me has always been a special race. It just always feels like a bigger event. I don't know why it is, but it seems to always have more big moments like that, and it's a really special race to win, for sure.
Definitely. Now, I've got to ask, because I know the last couple days have been a little tough, announcing that the truck team is not going to be back next year, but I just wanted to say, from a lot of fans I've talked to, thank you for your participation in the sport. I know it's been a tough decision, but we're very thankful for what you've done.
Yeah, it's part of the circle of life, and hopefully I'll get it in a better spot where actually we'll be able to come back stronger. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I don't know where the road's going to take us, but that's where we're at for now.
Definitely. Well, thank you. So let's talk a little bit about Bristol, the night race. This has been a crazy year, and next year is going to be even crazier. What does it mean of this night race where everybody comes together, this half-mile track, tempers run high? It just seems like there's more, I don't know, physical contact that happens here.
Well, a lot of people ask me what the difference is between the spring and the summer race, because it's the same track, right? But you're right, the intensity just seems bigger for the night race, and I think it's because it's so hot and humid, and we're just all kind of cranky. I'm not really sure if that makes any sense, but it did to me. But this race has always been what you think of when you think about short track racing. A lot of the sport was created on short track racing, so this is one of the last great short tracks we have, not just in NASCAR, but in the world, so it's a special place.
It definitely is, and it's fun to watch. One of the cool things for me is seeing the loyalty of the fans, too. I know we have a ton of first-timers here, but there's people that we've talked to that have been coming 10, 20, 30 years here to Bristol, and that this is their home track. It's, they love it so much. Talk about from the fan perspective, because this is a really cool place to watch a race.
Well, a lot of fans will ask me when I see them, or people who are just getting to know the sport, and they'll ask, what tracks would you recommend going to? And Bristol is one of the easiest ones to tell you, because you can really, there's not a bad spot to watch the race from at Bristol. You can feel the action all the way around the track. You can feel the speed. You can feel the energy in the crowd. And if this is one of your first race events, you've picked one of the best race events to go to here this weekend.
Awesome. Thank you so much to all the fans. We have a very special question because Bruton not only asked you to throw some more T-shirts, he's actually got a question for you.
I'm ready.
All right,
so
the boss is here. Yes, sir.
If it's
Hold on,
the
let
last
me straighten
lap, and you're coming side by side with Kyle Larson, who's going to win?
Ooh, good question.
Well,
Kyle Larson and you coming to the start-finish line. Who's it going to be?
It's going to be good. I'm going to tell you that. And Kyle's going to say he's going to win. I'm going to say I'm going to win. And probably one of the two of us is going to hit something. And it might be, this lady said it might be third place. But, you know, he's had a great season, Mr. Bruton. And that doesn't mean I don't want to beat him and think we can beat him, because I do. So it's going to be a heck of a show, and I think we can do it.
I like that so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bruton. Thank you, Mr. Smith, for helping build this track and many others.
Thank you
really
very much.
Appreciate it. Brad, thank you so much, and thanks to all the fans here. One final question for you.
Yes, sir.
I got to ask a little bit about next year. I know this year we still got a lot left, but next year is shaping up to be a very interesting year. Talk about it from your perspective.
Well, there's a lot going on, obviously, in the sport, but you know, I re-signed my contract to drive for Team Penske, which is great. So I'm going to keep driving this 2 car. It's got a couple of different paint schemes on it, but for the foreseeable future. And you know, I want to win this year, like you said, but the sport is going through all kinds of changes and growing and changes and shape shifting here and there, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Brad Keselowski.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here today.
Thank you for coming out and joining us here
see
on
you.
NASCAR
Enjoy racing
Trackside
here.
Live. One more time for Mr. Brad Keselowski.
Yeah. Give
Now,
it up.
Amy, do you have our fan of the week? Because every week we look for the craziest NASCAR fan here at NASCAR Trackside Live. So, Amy, do we have our NASCAR Trackside fan of the week?
I found him. I found the fan of the week. Give it up for him.
Come on.
Now, what's
Who
your
is
name
this
and where are you
madman?
from?
I'm Michael, and I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Awesome.
Great.
Give
You
it up
made it
for
all
Callie.
this way to Bristol, baby. This is his first time here, too, right? I saw your hand shoot up.
This is my first time at Bristol, and I have wanted to come here my entire life, and it's more than I could have ever imagined.
And who do you think's going to win the race tomorrow night, or who are you going for?
I'm rooting for Dale Jr., but it's Kyle Larson, baby.
Oh, nice.
And for those, we have hot passes for you for being here and for being our fan of the week, too.
Give it up, raise them up nice and high.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you so much to our NASCAR Trackside fan of the week. Come on, jump
Yeah,
up.
give it up
Now,
for
give
him.
these men
It's
some noise.
Bristol, baby! We'll see you guys tomorrow, right?
That's right, 3
Yeah.
o'clock tomorrow here on the stage for NASCAR Trackside Live. Let's take a little bit of look at some of our favorite clips from today. Thank you, fans, so much. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.